Hey friends, I'm here at RideNow Power Sports. Word has it, they have a new R1300 RS that just landed in the racing blue metallic, or blue racing metallic, whatever it is. I want to go in there and check it out. Hopefully it's ready to go and out of the box. So we've got here right now, we've got the R1300 RS and the R1300R, the two new boxers. First thing I notice is that the horn is right there. I want to replace the horn on mine, but it's buried up inside the nose of the bike somewhere. I have to rip everything off to get to it. So I'll do that another day. But the other thing I noticed right away is the front of this, looking at it in the front, it's quite narrow compared to the R1300R, which is right over here. We're gonna take a look at it. This one's a lot, like looking at it directly straight on, it's like really beefy looking. So not to bash on the bike, but again, this is the only BMW that has a manual screen that does not have a lever or any way to pick the screen up without grabbing it with your hands and yanking on it. So let's go look over here at this XR. This is the new M version of the XR, by the way. This like evergreen green or whatever it is, kind of Christmassy tree looking to me, but interesting. But at least these, they come with a lever here, so you can manually pop that up. And let's go search through. Look at all these toys. This is wonderful. Let's see. This one's got a lever down here. This is the R1300 GS Trophy version, so at least that has a lever, different spot. This is the GS Triple Black. This one is electric. Here's the GSA, that's electric. And of course the 1600 is electric as well. I think the F series, I think that had a knob. Let's go. Yeah, they don't have one, but I think that one had a knob you twisted. Again, it's the only one that doesn't have a way to get the screen up manually without yanking on it, which is really an oversight on their part. Just a piece of plastic. Like, how much money would that cost? So we've got an outlet up here. Got the GPS mount here. Again, this is a really poor position for the GPS. Although this one seems like it's angled a little bit better, but again, you're gonna have to kind of look down at it. I really like how mine is mounted up here on that Motomate mount I have. This one would require a new mounting system because this is different than my bike or the older RS's, this whole configuration here. So you need something extra to put it up here. The windscreen looks a little taller. I think this is a touring version. It's the full screen, so it is a little higher. So this might be, without test riding it, this might be a better bike for the head buffeting compared to mine. Who knows? This whole seat here says it's got the badging BMW motorrad, upside down rather. There we go. Seat looks comfortable, but again, I don't know. You'd have to ride it for a while and see if it does anything to your butt. Like mine, the original seat, this one doesn't have an edge as much as the older ones. There's like a little edge here, used to bite into my butt, so I got a Sergeant seat, which was amazing. Just have to try this out. This is interesting though. This whole part here is like that soft touch stuff that's in cars, so it's squishy a little bit. So I don't know if that could be good or bad. I don't know how resilient this would be to you know, someone like leaning into this with their belt buckle or something and tearing it. I don't know. It seems pretty stable though. And this particular model comes with the clutch, hand clutch. So it doesn't have that new ASA system. But according to the paperwork that came with this thing has got all the packages included. Does have the rack. It's all ready for bags. Heated seat here. But this is a sport touring bike, but they do not include bags, which is kind of a bummer. They should have some kind of bags with them if they're a touring bike. But it looks like they're all set up for the electrified or connected bags. So with the central locking and the lighting. And it does have the center stand. And it comes with the chrome headers. I like those blacked out ones that they have on the newer bikes. Kind of blends in with the motor. I like that blacked out look. It looks kind of cool. So I'm sitting on it. It feels similar, the reach on my bike. But this does seem different. This seems a little bit further away from my seating position, so this isn't as bad as mine. Where the original one was sitting on mine, it was more like here. You kind of had to look down at it. But this seems to be in a better position. These handlebars are different. It's these kind of pseudo clip-ons, but they're a little bit different. I'm not sure if they're higher up or not. It seems like they might be. And I'm almost flat foot on this standard seat.
Hello, sir. Looks like an auto. You and Jeff.
Give me a zoom.
So one of the other differences is the power button is now located over here instead of the center like my bike. So it's got these warning lights here for lane departure, people coming up on the side of you. I'll start this thing up and see what it sounds like. Brakes, but the badging is no longer out here, and I think they stopped doing this a couple years ago. But you can see Brembo is on the back side. There we go. Plug here by the back pegs. This is where you can charge your bike with the Optimate charger or plug in some kind of auxiliary unit. And these are the electric ready to go bags. Get this off. There you go. So there it is. Again, this one comes with all the packages. The only thing it is, again, that clutch. It has the clutch. It doesn't have the ASA system, which is controversial. I've heard a lot of good things about it, but most people I talked to, they said, I wouldn't want that. I want the hand clutch. So I think that's why they ordered it with the clutch, hand clutch anyways. But it's a good looking bike. I like the color. Just have to wait until the springtime, I guess, to get on one and try it out when the BMW Demo truck comes. But it's a cool bike. Nice color. So here's some under the hood stuff, so that's kind of cool. The horn is right there in case you want to replace it, which I would love to do. The radiator is kind of split in two here. And then the steering dampener is down here. You can't see it from, like mine, you can see from the top. And we were looking at it, we're like, hey, there's no steering dampener, but it's actually down here below, so it does. And then this is kind of cool here, I don't know if you can see it. This panel here is held on by these two screws, and this pops off and gives you access to like up inside the nose. Where's my bike? To get up in there, you gotta like take the side fairings off and whatnot to get up in there. It's kind of difficult. And this one now comes with that SOS thing. I'm not sure if this is a paid subscription or if it actually works here in America yet, but I know in Europe these are on all the Beamers. And then also on the switchgear. Everything is the same as my bike except this button and this one. I think this is a button you can assign something to it. Alright guys, that's it. I hope you enjoyed that video, and get your butt down here or to your local dealer and check out the new RS. There it is there at that last look. Very cool bike, very nice color. Let me know what you guys think about that bike. If you already have an RS, would you consider switching, or what you think about that bike? Alright, see you guys later. Take care.